All right, so full disclaimer, I just shaved last night, right? I realized that my videos all had, and every time I shave, like my skin gets, like my facial hair gets like really prickly. I just realized that I had this, right? This in all of my videos, right? Just now. And I record all of my videos like all at one time, so I usually knock out like 4 or 5 of them all at once. And this was there the whole time, and I'm just now seeing it. So that being said, do your best to ignore it, or if you want to roast me in the comments, go ahead and do that as well. I deserve it for being stupid enough to like not check the first time and then just kind of like knocking everything out. So there we go. Mr. Cruz just like screwed something up. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so my next several videos are gonna have that, so just be on the lookout. Peace. Hey, what up, y'all? It's Mr. Cruz here, your friendly neighborhood producer, and in this video, I'm actually going to go back to a plugin that I have previously reviewed to show you guys some new features in its latest update. Let's go. Okay, so if you guys remember, I had previously done a review of a plugin called Thickify. So Thickify is a saturation plugin. I had reviewed it a couple of months ago and it was really good. And obviously since then I've used it a ton of times. But recently it not only got a GUI update, but they added some new features and I just kind of want to take some time to go over it. So it's going to be a real quick video. So here is what the Thickify plugin looks like now with its recent graphical update. The three main things that they recently updated and added to it are these things up here in the corner. So one of the things they added was an auto gain feature. So if you have that enabled, that pretty much means you don't have to fiddle around with the level because it's automatically going to match the output of your signal to what the input of your signal was. So I don't necessarily use that a whole lot or very often, but it is nice to be able to have that there. And then they also added these two things. So they added oversampling 2 times and then oversampling 4 times. And I'll kind of get into what oversampling is. But first, let's go ahead and take a listen to this beat that we're going to be testing this out on. This is actually on the 808 of this beat. So let's just take a quick listen and then we'll turn this on and off and mess around with the oversampling and see how it kind of affects or improves or disapproves. Let's go ahead and take a listen to this beat. I'm going to take that off to the side. Right now everything is bypassed, so we're just going to listen and then we'll mess around with the oversampling feature and the auto gain and kind of see how it does. Yo, somebody in the comments, let me know what Lin-Manuel Miranda's email address is, because I got to send him this stuff. Because the next time he does, like, you know, they're going to do Encanto 2. So when they do that, I need to send them this. I'm saying. All right, so let's go ahead and turn Thickify on and mess around with the settings. And let's see how we can make that 808 feel beefier. And then mess around with the oversampling feature. See, so doing what I just did there, I hear it's subtle, but I hear that the 808 got more punchy. So it's punchier, a little bit punchier now, but let's mess around with the oversampling feature. Before we do that though, I want to explain what oversampling does. So oversampling has to do somewhat with the sample rate. Technically speaking, if you take something that has a very low sample rate, no matter what you do, it's not going to improve the sample rate whenever you bounce that audio out to a different format. For example, if you have an MP3 is at a specific sample rate, and then let's say you take that same MP3 audio, you dump it into a new session, and then you export that session as a WAV audio file. It's not going to improve the quality of that MP3 audio file because that MP3 audio file has a sample rate already embedded into it. So what oversampling does, it's supposed to improve the quality of a sound even though its sample rate is the same. So I'm not sure how it works. It's like some voodoo mama juju stuff, but that's essentially what oversampling does. So in a kind of faux theoretical sense, if I have something that's a very low sample rate and I double the sample rate, then it should somewhat sound a little bit better. 4 times it should sound twice as better as when it sounded when it was 2 times as better. So let's go ahead and mess around with this and kind of see what it does. Well, I don't think we're really going to notice much of a difference because these are already high quality wave samples, but let's take a listen. Yeah, personally, I'm not really hearing much of a difference between the oversampling. But then again, with an 808, that's probably not the instance to use something like oversampling. You would probably use it if you have like vocals or an audio file that has a very low bit rate. So on top of that, I also wanted to test this out on my electric guitar. So I have this area here where we're gonna listen to this electric guitar. Let's bump it to this part. I'm gonna mute my tag there. All right, so let's mess around with this and see how it sounds over on our electric guitar. Yo, right there, it gave it so much more life. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thick Boy Johnny, good looking out. All right, so let's A-B this so that you can kind of hear it. I'll solo just the guitar so we can hear it clearer. Yo, I don't even want to do the review. I just want to jam out to this beat. But shout out to my boy Thick Boy Johnny. He's been hitting the gym. Yo, man, this dude's catching up to me. I need to start hitting the gym hardcore because Thick Boy Johnny looks like he could beat me up right now. Well, there you guys go. Quick little overview about some of the new features that were recently added to Thickify. If you don't have Thickify and you're interested in it, go ahead and hit the link in my description. Go check it out. I'm telling you, it is kind of like a magic pill plugin. The instances where certain other saturation plugins were not able to do the job that I needed to do, Thickify has always been able to get it done. If you feel like you've learned something or you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you have tried out Thickify, let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't, let me know what other saturation plugins you guys are currently using. And of course, guess what I'm about to do after I finish making this beat? That's right, I'm heading over to BeatStars to upload this beat so I can sell it to people all over the world, because BeatStars is the #1 platform for you to be able to turn your passion into a profit. If you're trying to take your music seriously and you don't know where to start, BeatStars is a great place to start. So go hit the link in the description to sign up for BeatStars and make sure to use my code CRU230 and I'm gonna hook you up with your first month of BeatStars completely for free, because I'm your boy. Well, that's what I got for you guys. Outside of that, it's your boy Mr. Cruz. Out.